to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and it's a fun show tonight, baby. Oh, hell yeah. We got the rowdy voices that take you to work, take you home. They're the radio stars of Houston. But what's it like working in that studio? Is it crazy? Is there a lot of personality? Are there drinks? Well, we got the stars here to find out. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a Nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Oh, let's just get into it, because this crowd, I can't contain them, okay? All right, we got 97.9 The Box's It's Young Jazz in the building. We got 104.1 KRBE Special K.
Evening.
Yeah. In the evening?
No, I'm saying good evening. It's late, girl.
It is late as hell, right? It's 11:30. And she's been house sitting several times. You hear her on La Mega 101, Cindy Burbano.
Pleasure to be here.
And 97.9 The Boxes, you hear him in the morning. JMac's here too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right, so what's it like working in radio?
I always tell people it's a front seat to life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Why is it a front seat to life?
Although you don't get paid that much, the access that you have
is VIP.
Incomparable to anything that I've ever been involved in. You don't really ask for the fame. You just fortunately become part of these people's lives who drive in every single day, and they know more about you than you do. And then with that, they kind of ingratiate you into their lives and their professions, and then it kind of unlocks the door for you, right? I know you, for one, love to work outside of the radio station because you have made a lot of connections.
Man, I love working outside the radio station, but you know what? More importantly than working in the radio station, I love getting out in the community.
Yeah, that's the best.
The community is my favorite part of the job because you get to see the people that you serve each and every morning. And you know what I love about radio? Whether I'm right or wrong, I get to give my opinion each and every morning.
Wrong. Yeah. Which is very different from like TV stations.
Right.
Like everyone's news and they've got to be factual. They have to tell you the news without any sort of,
bias.
opinions or any bias.
Right.
But you guys get to get away with that.
We get away with a lot of stuff.
Editorializing. All the way. But you know what? They'll hit you back. The audience will hit you back. We have a text screen where people can live text us, and they will tell you when you are wrong. Whether you mispronounced it, said the wrong fact.
They do.
Anything. They are on it and ready. And then
True.
you either have to correct yourself publicly or act that it like it
That's how you
never
know they're
happened.
That's how you know they're engaged and
But they
involved.
DM you. They will call you. They'll call the station. You just said that this and this and that's not it, and they're from here and you said it. They'll tell you like, yeah, okay,
Right.
but we gotta say it. But you know what? Like you were saying right now, we're connected to them. There is nothing better than being able to open a microphone. You don't know who you're talking to. You're in the studio. It's just the people that are around you. In our case, it's three of us. And we see each other every day. We know each other better than I think our families. We spend so much time.
You spend so much time together.
Exactly. And then we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then we get to open these microphones, make people laugh, hopefully that they're laughing like we are,
Right.
And give them these emotions, make them forget their problems. And then when we're out in the community, they're like, remember that day on, blah, 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 when you said this and that. I don't remember.
I don't know.
How many moons ago?
Because we say so much crap. But the fun thing is that they remember, and then they make it theirs, and then they tell their families, and it becomes like a whole family between us and them.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's like touching the people. We get to go and engage and do things. Like I was at the airport the other day, like, are you Young Jazz? And I'm like, what? You actually listen like on the radio? Like people are engaged, they're tuned in. We go to schools, kids are excited. Then we get to do different things like help out local artists, play their songs and introduce new music to new people. So it's like we get to put people on, and we also get to build our own legacy and see how people are gonna remember us in our time we've been on the radio and what they're gonna think about the things that we've done. So I feel like
What
it's really
legacy are you building?
Hey,
You
look,
only been
I'm
in the
a young
game
legend
for
in the
5 to
making.
6
Young legend
years.
in the making.
Let's talk about her origin
Come
story.
on
So
now.
how did you get into it?
Okay, so I actually went to high school in Katy, May Creek, shout out to Katy, and I did like a TV show. We had something called Ram TV, so we would do like packages, interview people, sports and all that stuff. So then when I went to college at UT Hookham, shout out to the Longhorns, I went there and I did broadcast journalism. So after I graduated, I was like, man, shout out to anyone who doesn't know what they're doing after graduation. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I applied for a job as the editor at Radio 1. Wow. So I used to do social media for all the 4 like radio stations, the websites, all that stuff. And then 2 years in, the Mad Hatter Morning Show, iconic, legendary show. That's when I first met JMac. I went on the morning show and I kind of did their social media and I would talk like here and there, kind of like sticking my foot in the door. Then I kind of like bust the door down and
like, y'all gonna let me in,
like
okay?
I got to become a member of the morning show. I did that for 2 years and now I've been having my own show for 3 years. So I feel like that's another thing about radio. Like it's all about growth and putting in the time. Like people think, oh my God, like you're young. Like how long you been working there? Like you just got it like last year. Like no, I've been there for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to grind it out.
I love hearing you say that. And the speed at which you're getting it out there. You are on it. You are so important.
Yeah.
In this industry, this is how fast your mind is working all the time.
Yeah.
Although JMac and I are not at that speed anymore.
Right.
We were, but up here it is.
Yeah.
And to see someone new and young and really hungry for it and getting after
passionate.
it, and it just warms my soul, young Jazz.
Hey guys.
Cheers.
Isn't the drink funky?
I think it's
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking to the voices that you hear on those long drives here in Houston. We've got Young Jazz, we've got Special K, Cindy Burbano, and JMac. Now you guys deal with a lot of celebrities. You guys get that front row ticket.
Yeah, we do.
So what's it like? Are they kind? Are they rude?
They're all that. Kind, they're rude, they're mean, they're nasty. All of that.
I mean, I feel like now that I've had the experience of meeting so many that most of them are human too, and they're
Exactly.
very down to earth.
Yeah.
Especially when they know they're not on the microphone anymore, and it's like, oh, cool, we're gonna take pics. Oh yeah, so what are you doing with your kid? You know, it gets so sweet and normal when you get these people in a comfortable environment.
But they also
that's nice.
appreciate it when you treat them like that, though. They're not like you're not starstruck, but you're talking to them as real people. And it happened with Eugenio Derbez. And actually, he just became viral the other day when the lady on the
TikTok.
airplane was like, "Oh my God, who is this celebrity? Can somebody tell me?" And it's Eugenio Derbez. He's huge in Latin America, but now also in Hollywood. And when we had him in the studio and we did this whole live lounge with a bunch of people that were there, he was the nicest, most genuine person, just chill. And he's like that on camera, on the mic, and off camera. I can personally say he is just the nicest guy. You know, big
Wow.
star, nicest guy.
That's the coolest thing, I feel like, to be surprised by a big megastar and then realize they're really nice. Like, recently I ran into Camila Cabello. She was nicer than I ever thought. Glorilla, she's super cool. Cardi B, like, you think these people are gonna be like, you know, maybe what they rap about or how their songs are. Because me personally, sometimes, like, rap girls or some girls will come in, I'm like, ooh, she might have an attitude. Like,
Glorilla don't have enough hits to be mean.
But I mean, no, but she's one of the hottest artists out right now. So I feel like, you know, that's like a big thing. But when they're still down to earth, you're like, all right, like I respect that. I'm cool with that. JMac's like, he expects everyone to be nice to him. But that's not the case. They got more money than you, JMac, more famous than you. They don't have to talk to you. They don't got to take the time to do nothing
But
for
they
you.
do,
So,
right? They come in and they talk to y'all all the
Yeah.
time when they
Or we
come
go
in.
to them.
I appreciate that.
Or y'all go to them.
Like Lizzo wanted us to come to her.
Oh yeah, Lizzo is always fun. Beyonce. Let me tell you this quick story about Beyonce.
Oh, okay. We got a Beyonce story.
Yeah, she was in LA shooting a movie called Obsessed. It became a #1 movie, but I got the opportunity to go on set. And how did I do that? Well, her dad was managing her at the time, and me and her dad are cool friends. So I see Beyonce. I'm on the set, and I'm in the scene with Idris Elba. He's the star of the movie along with Beyonce. And I see Beyonce go, J-Mac! And I hug her and everything, and I'm feeling great. She said, how did you get here? I said, your dad. That was the wrong thing to say.
Cut.
My scene got cut.
Oh, no.
I had a trailer. The trailer, you know, they took the trailer away.
Not the trailer.
The only thing I had when I left was the check, and I appreciate that.
But you got
know
the check.
what?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good. How much was
Beyonce-
it? 50 cents?
I think it was $300.
Okay. That's good.
To hang out on set with Beyonce?
With
is
Beyonce
pretty-
and
Worth
Idris,
it.
come on. You can't beat that, and you got paid.
I got paid.
Got a trailer,
That's
bro.
At the end, it was a great story, but I shouldn't have told Beyonce that her dad got me there.
If you could go back, what would you have said? Her mom?
I wouldn't have said anything. I would act like I was a working actor.
Like, I auditioned. What do you
Got
think?
there on my own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
With
actually,
the-
let's
with
go
their
over
SAT
these
card.
lines, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right. Man.
But JMac can't lie. That's why he tells the truth.
I do.
So he couldn't help it, I'm sure.
So you build relationships with these celebrities. So when breaking news happens with them, like most recently Tina Turner passed away a couple weeks ago. Like when that comes in while you're on the job, does it change the dynamic? Do you get a little bit more personal about your experiences with the person, or what's it like dealing with breaking celebrity
First
news?
thing, don't be tacky and post a picture with you and them.
On Instagram, I hate that.
That's
PSA.
always, yes.
Everyone
like you've
does
been
it.
best friends forever.
Everyone
That
does
one
it.
time
It's
y'all
true.
met, yeah.
If you have a good producer, then they will reach out to either the management or the publicist and get the real deal, and maybe even get someone to speak on it from the horse's mouth, because you don't want any hearsay.
Right.
That could also get you in trouble nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Have y'all dealt with that?
That's the best
Yeah.
word to use.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't know. Allegedly. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Like I'm hearing this report coming in. Just blame it on somebody else.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
For us, it's easier. I mean, because we do have the access and just been in this business for so long that we can make those phone calls to the management or to something like that. Hey, can you confirm? I can't confirm or deny this, or yes, I can. They'll give me the breakdown, but they'll be like, don't say this until it's been public, or you can say this right now, but this is really what's going on.
That's a
so
good
we do
producer
get,
right there.
we do get that information prior. At least we at Mega do.
So what's the biggest news you guys have covered?
Oh man, well you go from the highs in life to the lows in life. You in being a member of community, you have to celebrate everything from unfortunately what takes place in schools all the way up to where it's the World Series and our Astros have taken it. So these levels are where your audience rides with you through that roller coaster, and they trust you. If unfortunately if something does happen tragic, a lot of times the morning show will get pulled back in because we are a trusted entity on the air that can speak on it from our hearts.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you guys have ever, gone through the highs and lows, every day of just one show. You get the most awesome things, and then you find out something
and
terrible.
especially when disasters happen, like Hurricane Katrina, we had to stay at the radio station, stuff like that. I mean, I've been there, a long time. So I was there when Tupac died.
Wow.
Biggie, you name it, I've been there. I got to see these people. I knew these people. I talked to these people. I mean, I know Jamie Foxx.
Wow.
So we're
And how
cool.
is he doing?
I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. Y'all thought,
Listen.
Wait.
All right, when we come.
y'all thought y'all was gonna get the exclusive on Nightcap.
No, I thought we were.
I'm not
All
that
right,
drunk.
but coming up next, it's game night, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see how well these radio stars know their radio stars. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. It's daylight outside because we had to come during the day to this beautiful CBD shop, the Urban Flower Company, and I am joined by the co-founder, Alanari Hakis. Thank you so much for having us here. This place is gorgeous.
Thank you. We love it here.
So what do you guys offer?
We offer the widest assortment of CBD and THC products. Yes.
So it's not
And
just
they're
CBD,
all
folks.
legal.
It's
Hemp
legal.
derived.
All right, I love it. And this place is just so inviting and warm. I mean, you've got the rugs, the light fixtures, and it looks like a bar to me, which is very nightcap-ish.
Very nightcapish. It's familiar, for a lot of people. It's comfortable. And it's a nod to the 1920s when there was prohibition on alcohol.
Yes.
And in the new 20s, we've still got prohibition to fight on a plant God gave us. So in this cabinet here, we've got our gummies. People come from all over town for these gummies. I've got the full strength Delta 8 that a lot of people are familiar with. We've got other formulas that bring in something called cannabinol, known as CBN, and also THC Delta 9. This one, we're very proud. It's been very curated. Starting with our Extract Labs CBD oils. These are tinctures that are placed beneath the tongue for quicker absorption, quicker onset, and more effectiveness.
Okay, but hold the phone. I'm stopping you because I have never seen CBD or THC, bath bomb, anything.
Yeah, these are wonderfully infused, also starting at 50 milligrams, which you might find some bath bombs out there with about 30 milligrams. Ours go up to 200. They also have other essential oils and herbs in them that help complement the CBD infusion so that you can absorb through the skin relief for your joint and muscles, even skin conditions.
All right, well, this looks like where I typically go, which is a bar, but there doesn't seem to be any liquid in these bottles. What's going on here?
Some of these have been a tribute to influencers throughout the years. They represent some of the popular strains in the cannabis world. Some of them have just been made for fun, but many are already, special sauce, frosted pineapple, tsunami, people are familiar with. Green crack is a very popular strain.
You guys actually do have some beverages, so I'd love to get into those because I'm seeing this fridge fully stocked.
You heard about the beverages, all right. So these are...
What?
That's one of our top sellers. It was the last flavor we added and the most popular one. We've got infused seltzers, desserts, and horchata here. You get 50 milligrams in the bottle, depending on your tolerance of Delta 8. And then considering that we metabolize differently when it's a fluid, you might enjoy a third of the bottle and feel relaxed and calm. It's really good.
And we are in the heat of Houston right now, so having just a third, girl, I don't know. I'd probably get a bath bomb and one of these drinks and call it a night, you know what I mean? Well, thank you so much for having us here. And listen, if you're curious and you want to learn a little bit more, they obviously have done their research, and it's such an inviting space. So bring the fam if you want. You stay right there. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking to some radio stars, but it's time for Game Night! Yay! All right, so Young Jazz, Special K, Cindy Burbano, JMac. Let's see if you know who these radio stars are.
Oh my God,
man.
Okay, we're gonna depend on you.
They were bitten by a shark back in 2008.
I know it.
Ooh,
Ryan Seacrest.
wow! I was gonna say it.
Let's go.
Oh man!
One point.
Lightning
Yes.
fast.
I think that was on their show the other day. They have little known facts about each one of these people. You've been watching TV in the morning. Doing the research.
All right, one for 97. Let's go. All right, next person. They were born with a 6th finger on the left hand. They were offered a college swim scholarship. They were they're in the Smithsonian.
Oh dear.
Howard Stern.
Smithsonian.
It's a woman.
6 fingers for real?
I was gonna say 6 fingers. I don't know.
She had a television show.
She's dead.
Oprah.
Barbara Walters.
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams. Good job,
Good
Cindy.
job.
You should have just said drunk or something.
Wait, what happened to the finger though?
More importantly,
I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know about this fact myself. Okay.
Okay,
All right, for the last one. Here we go. They won Billboard's Personality of the Year 8 years in a row. They wrote 2 New York Times best-selling books and graduated magna cum laude.
Casey Kasem.
Howard Stern. Thank you.
King of media.
I didn't know Howard Stern was that smart.
Yes. Why do you think he
Smart
makes all
as
that
hell.
money?
Yeah, he does.
King of
Yeah,
media
yeah,
knows
yeah.
what
Smart.
he's doing.
Yep.
All right, so
guess
when
I
can
do.
people listen to y'all if they haven't listened to y'all, don't know where y'all are at?
Well, for me, they can listen 5 to 10, 97.9 The Box. Good Morning H-Town is the name of the show. And soon we will have a surprise for you.
Ooh, baby. Cindy?
You can find us on Mega 101. Listen from 5 to 10 a.m. Mega en tus mañanas with Jerry, Valentin, and myself. And you can also listen to our podcast or download our app. It's Odyssey. And you can listen every day.
And you can also see her here on the Nightcap.
That's
Special K, what about you?
Alexa, play KRBE.
That's funny.
I hope that everyone's Alexa just started playing KRBE. 104.1, and I'm on with Rilla and Ryan from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday.
And Jazz?
97 on the box. Special surprise coming, like JMac said. Just listen to the whole station from morning to night. You never know where you're gonna hear me popping up.
I love that one. Cheers to y'all. Love hearing y'all on my drive.
Cheers.
And you see you at
Nightcap.
home, I hope you enjoyed getting to know those radio stars here in Houston. We're gonna have them back because they're a fun time, right? All right, we'll see you guys next time. Oh my God, you got bullied.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters,
Gotcha.
but you know, we can get men pretty big.
Why do I look disgusting?
No.
Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in. Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.